Right, and let's get into those regular features now. Our question of the day, we're asking you this morning, what are your views on South Africa's delayed coronavirus vaccine rollout program? And a few days now without any vaccination updates. That's because we don't have any vaccines to administer.
Oh,
That's the simple truth.
we had a story that Johnson & Johnson, I think it was over the weekend, that they had delivered.
We were expecting a consignment, yes.
I think they did arrive.
They deliver, yeah.
But there's been no vaccines given. And I mean, I'll open up the. Yeah, so yesterday we were still sitting on 182,983. The day before, 182,983, and the day before that, 182,983.
It's been a few days.
Oh, hang on, the day before that too.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
This is not good. It's so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we have not administered not one jab of a vaccine, and this is very, very worrying. It's for me. We have to find out what it is that we need to kickstart this. And I mean, this is where we're asking you for your views. What do you make of this? I mean, is there any explanation at this point in time that you would accept from government for why there is such a delay on this vaccine rollout program?
Communication is key, and the story that you had in the news about a call to now prioritize the elderly and more vulnerable people in our society. I don't know, I get why someone would make that call. On the other hand, you have to prioritize your healthcare workers because ultimately they are the ones who have to deal with those of us who ultimately fall sick.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we need to sort the healthcare workers out and then get to the elderly.
But that is in the plan, isn't it?
I don't even know what the plan is
anymore. No, that is the plan.
So
we don't have to reinvent the wheel on this one. I think we just need to get moving with the vaccination process. That's it.
It's frightening. All right, let's quickly move into some trending topics. And Ndlozi is a very big one. It has been.
Do we have that video? We don't. Oh,
unfortunately not.
And this is one we needed to watch. So there's a video of a teacher at the gate to a school, and she is spraying water on a child's hair and combing it.
Yeah.
And this, as you can imagine, has caught the eye of Twitter, and there's been quite an outrage about what is happening there. But on the other hand, some are saying no. Just trying to call up what Mboiseni Ndlozi actually said in his tweets in response to this. He was basically saying that that shouldn't be done because this is essentially being violent against, a black child. And what's wrong with that afro? Because this teacher was going with the hair, combing it out, with the water, I should say, and combing out this child's hair. And all I could think was, damn, that must hurt. But it is quite a story on Twitter. And as you can see, Mboiseni Ndlozi always worn his hair naturally. And some people are saying, but hold up, your hair needs to be neat, even if it is natural. The school has rules. So this has unleashed quite a storm on Twitter. I think the MEC for Education in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi, also weighing in on this particular debate.
So here's the actual tweet, just to get it out to Mboiseni Ndlozi, saying, this is child abuse, black self-hate, and definitely illegal. This woman must be found and put to book. You can't teach kids to hate their hair. No, capital letters, exclamation mark. Her treatment of black hair is the same as that of white racists who tell black kids to remove or hide their afros. So that was the one
tweet. There was another tweet where he basically says she didn't have to do it in that manner. All she needed to do was take this child, if she was unhappy, get this child to maybe go into the change rooms and comb their own hair. She didn't have to do it in public.
So here's what he says. It's the indignity of standing at school gates violently combing kids' hair. Why not write to their parents? Why not ask kids to do it themselves in a private space? In any way, why the hell must they comb? Will it make them more teachable? Why humiliate them because of hair? So that's really the big tweet that You know, and he goes on. Only a child-hating society can find satisfaction in humiliation and a violation of a child. For 18 years of kids' school lives, you teach them that violence is a legitimate way to resolve problems of human behavior. How then can you be shocked at high levels of gender-based violence and homicide? So it's a big conversation about this video. Unfortunately, we don't have it.
And then there are people who agree with him, and there are people who disagree with him.
Yeah. All right. Gupta's is also trending. Gupta's, I think this is all on the back of what was unfolding at the state capture yesterday. So carried on even during the public holiday. Former public enterprises, Lynn Brown was there at the commission and confirming the ESCOM board did not follow proper procedure when Brian Molefe was appointed. And this, of course, gives a whole rise of some of the things that she was saying again about the Gupta family and their involvement.
But she also claims that she wasn't aware that her PA was actually interacting with a Gupta associate during all of this time. So yes, it was a holiday, but yes, Lynn Brown did appear before the commission yesterday.
All right, and then finally Trump basically weighing in. I mean, I was reading quite a few things coming out of the Trump trend yesterday. Number one, I think he wants to start his own social media platform. So that was the one thing he said. Then the other thing was he is basically saying, in a nutshell, I don't know if you saw that video clip of Joe Biden falling on the steps.
Yes,
when
I
he was
saw
walking
that
up.
several times.
A few times. I mean, it's been everywhere. So he fell on the stairs walking up Air Force One. Trump turns around and said, no, this is absolutely exactly what I predicted. This man is going to fall and Kamala Harris is going to take over as the president. He's not fit and well enough to be a president. So, and he's been with his son criticizing Biden and that fall ever since. So there we go. That's Trump back in the news headlines and the top of trending topics.
All right, and coming up next.